Okay, baby. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. It's time. It's time.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in to Dance TV. My name is Bridget Williams, and we have Miss Neva Trice here with us today. How are you?
I'm good.
Good. Hey, so let's get to business. How long have you been dancing?
I've been dancing for 2 years. Yeah,
Two.
Okay. I started dancing in 2013. That's 2 years.
Okay, where'd you learn?
I learned with Jason Jacob Conley, Slide and Glide at Forward.
Awesome.
Yep.
Slide and Glide.
Mm-hmm. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So you learned from him.
Mm-hmm.
And what inspired you to keep dancing?
Ooh. I think it just touched me at the time. I was going through some things, coming out of a rough period in life, and at the time I was going to therapy. So my psychologist said, you need to find you a group activity.
Oh, wow.
And so that's what I did. I went dancing.
So do you think you would have done this had you not been advised to take group activity?
Dancing? No.
Really?
I don't think so. Mm-mm.
So you're not a natural, dancer?
No, baby. I can remember my mama trying to teach me the bus stop when I was like 9 because I had no rhythm. I'm one of those weird black people that have no natural athletic ability. I have no natural rhythm. I have none of that. Mm-mm.
So based on a therapist's recommendation,
Yes, ma'am.
you went to a group activity and you decided dancing because?
Well, at the time I had a girlfriend. Her name was Paulette Brazil. Hey, girl. She danced.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people in the dance community probably know her. And she was like, you know what? I think swing out would be good for you. I was like, what in the world is a swing out? Kind of embarrassed now because I'm born and raised in Fort Worth. So, yeah, it was kind of bad. My mother didn't call it stepping, so I didn't associate the two.
Mm-hmm.
And she, like I said, does swing out, taught swing out, and was like, okay, I want you to go to this graduation with me. Happened to be Jason's first graduation. I was like, wow, I want to learn how to do that.
A person that has no natural rhythm, no natural athletic ability decides that they're going to try dancing.
Yes.
Okay, so how hard was it to adjust? I mean, when you say you have no rhythm and you have to dance and count at the same time, was that hard?
Not really, because I guess from being in the military and being given instructions and knowing the concept of instruction being broke down, dancing is very similar to marching and calling cadence. So they break it down by step, by beat, by instruction. So they tell you exactly what to do. But swing out did the same thing. I mean, Tasha, who was my beginner instructor, she was like, okay, it's 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. She demonstrated the steps. I mimic. There's no music, there's nothing to follow, so you just mimic, okay? Once you get that repetition programmed into your head, into your muscles, you add some music to it and you're like, oh, okay.
But you don't even look even close to a marching type of dancer. I mean, you have all of the swag and the...
Babe, I've been sexy since I came out the womb.
Okay.
You can't teach that. You get this naturally.
So you weren't afraid?
No, because dance was never, I guess I never applied that in my head to my dance. My dance has always been a relief. It has always given to me. It has always fed me. Yes. Okay. So it was never about, do I look good? Who's watching me? What's going on? Are the steps right? I didn't care. I still don't care. I still mess up consistently.
We all do.
And it doesn't matter. I laugh, I dance, I have a good time. I just want that happiness feeling, that whole feeling that dance gives me.
So what did you tell your therapist? I mean, did you tell your therapist that you were going to?
Child, I went back and told my therapist. I said, well, I found the activity. She was like, well, what'd you do? Did you go to the stables or did you go to the... I was like, no, I went dancing. She was like, dancing? Did you go to a club? I was like, no, I went ballroom dancing. And she was like, good. That's a great activity. She really was. She was proud of me.
That is awesome. Mm-hmm. So, okay, we've gone through the therapy. Mm-hmm. We've gotten what we needed from the therapy. Mm-hmm. Okay, so what kept you going over and over and over? You know, because sometimes once people receive like physical therapy, they receive their therapy, mm-hmm. they get their muscles and whatever, you know, back in shape, mm-hmm. and then they go on with their normal lives. What made you stay?
It just was a connection. It was like, I've always loved music. Love music. Was a band kid. Loved music. My mom taught me piano at an early age. So I've always loved music, and the music spoke to me first. Mm-hmm. Because I would go to the events when I first learned, and I wouldn't necessarily dance, but I would be happy to sit there and listen to the music and watch everybody dance. And so once I actually got a certain confidence in my own dance, mm-hmm. my skill per se, mm-hmm. you know, the connection between the, I hate to say mastery because you never really master it, but the mastery of the movement, matching it with the dance, and being able to interpret what the music made me feel.
Wow.
Baby,
you just said
rap. It was rap after that. It was rap. And that's really what keeps me coming back, because it is my expression of what I feel when I hear music.
That's awesome. Mm-hmm. That's a powerful statement. That's a very powerful statement.
Okay.
Go ahead on. Okay, so now that you are an experienced dancer, what would you say to encourage someone else that is sitting there at an event, mm-hmm. watching you, and is undecided as to try?
To try. I would say go for it. Just take a deep breath and go for it. Just anyone you see that you think, okay, you know what, I like the way she dances, or I like the way he dances, ask him where you learned it. What class did you go to? And then go see that person. See if they're still teaching. You got to do what some people don't like to do. You want to do a little reading, maybe a little research, and find out.
Right.
But find you a class. Go to it. Try it. The classroom environment is designed for you not to stand out. It's mm-hmm. designed for you to feel inclusive. Right. So go. Try it. You'll never know if you don't try.
Wow.
If you just sit there and watch the whole time, you're going to miss it.
Right.
That's it.
Okay, so you've been dancing 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
And so you swing out.
Yes, ma'am.
And you step.
Yes, ma'am.
So tell us about that experience. I mean, 2 years, 2 dances. Are you planning on picking up a dance a year? What you thinking?
I have a bucket list of dances.
Okay, let's hear it.
Let's see it. There's swing out. There's Chicago stepping. I want to learn Charleston shag, Argentine tango, and I also want to learn bop. So Detroit bop, I think that's what they call it. But I want to learn how to bop. So, I mean, I genuinely love and admire the concept of dance itself. Mm-hmm. You know, I think it is a beautiful expression of whatever that individual is showing to the world. Because it's not always the music.
Correct.
You know, you may have an actual romantic couple dance together and they're expressing their love for each other.
Right.
Or you may have, you know, someone who is angry or obsessed or in issues, and there you go, and they're expressing that through their dance. The dance is always an expression of something personal for those individuals who are dancing, and I got a lot to express. Okay. So, I mean, there's more to me than wiggle and giggle.
So what was your biggest obstacle in trying to learn and what we say master, which we know we never
Right.
will master. What was your biggest obstacle in swing out when you were learning?
Baby, the diva walk. Woo!
The diva walk.
Honey, these not knees, knee slew feet. Ooh, honey. When I tell you anybody, go ask Jason Conley, ask Tasha, ask Jan, ask Gamey. I look like Bambi, firstborn on that diva walk. Oh, and it took me about 4 months to learn it. Oh, it was horrible. It was horrible. Baby, on the wobbly naughty knees. Yes, Bambi. It was horrible.
That's the first for me hearing that.
That was the hardest thing for me to get on swing out was diva walk, because I could not, like I say, I'm not a natural dancer, so it was hard for my mind to grasp onto that opposite foot step off. I kept wanting to step off on the same foot with the diva walk. It took me 4 months. I thought I was gonna flub it at my graduation. I really did. Grace of God.
Oh, my Neva, thank you so much for talking to us. You have been a true joy.
Thank you.
So thank you so much for having us. Thank you for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. This is Bridget Williams with Miss Neva Trice on Dance TV, and I'll see you on